Hey there guys, I'm starting recording really quick because we have something massive. Shiny Toad's cool! Let's go! So I was actually not recording yet because I just finished taking out, I wanted to take out 60 of them, but then I was like, well, I might as well bring it down to 90. And I just was about to finish killing the 90th because the message just popped up. And lo and behold, I went to go reset, and the first reset, there's a shiny Toadstool. Oh my god. Look at him, he's so precious. Oh, that is so awesome. I haven't used a sandwich, I haven't done anything. Let me go back to the correct box. I haven't even gone to the correct box yet, but I had to record this. I was gonna shiny hunt this thing, right? And I had done nothing. I had just wiped out a bunch. And so I was like, oh, I should reset, right? Because also there was a bunch of, there's a bunch of Murkrow over here, it sucks. Hey there everybody, welcome to Elijah Gaming. Today we are back with Pokemon Premier Journey here in Pokemon Violet. It's episode 66 and I'm gonna be hatching some more eggs. It's hatching eggs 3. Now, I'm not going to go over seasonal challenges or viewer challenges because there's not much to go over. The only two seasonal challenges are hatching a shiny, which we're trying to do, and a 7-star Terra raid that isn't even available for another whole day. And I don't even know the start time. So yeah, we're quite a bit off. So let me go over a few things before we hop in. Obviously, our Sartala flame, you see our eggs. I got a lot of eggs. I mean it. I got distracted and I was only going to do like 100, 30, 60, 90, pretty much without going through all of these. We have 172 eggs here, which means out of odds, right? Talking full Violet shiny odds with the shiny charm, Masuda method. We're looking at 1 in 512.44, so 513. So far, we have opened up a decent amount of eggs, right? Before this, we would need 293 to open. If we open all these 172 eggs, we'd be left with 121 just to match shiny odds. Now, at the start of this episode, you saw that I came across this shiny Toadstool. I just was knocking out 60 Pokemon, and then I ended up seeing it. I didn't see another one, and I didn't really want to. Oh, I didn't realize I had a mark. A cloudy mark. Oh, that's so cool. Another shiny with a mark. I totally didn't realize. So that is our shiny, second shiny with a mark. The other one's the crappy mark, or Minky the Opportunist. That's awesome. Oh, so awesome. I'm so pumped about these two. I might put them on the team if I'm honest. But yeah, it's great to have all these shinies, all these eggs. And out of our Miniors we've been hatching, so far we have two Meteors with best stats in every category, so perfect. I do want to say I hyper trained, leveled up. Gudra, it has the correct moveset, it has the air balloon, it has the correct nature. It has been, you see here, EB trained. It is ready to go for when Venusaur launches. So we are good there. Now I do want to note one other thing. I got another Pokemon with 6 perfect IVs. It's not Pawmon. I got a Pawmon too, because I did the 6-star Terra raids. I did all of them. Got a bunch of stuff. We'll talk about that in a minute. Who was the other one I got that I was really impressed by? Oh, it was Muck. It was Muck. Hold on, where's Muck? Here we go. Perfect stats in every category in this Muck. He was the 6-star Terra Muck, and yeah, why not shiny? He does have perfect IVs and his hidden ability, Power of Alchemy. Yeah, so that's a sick grab. I thought I'd bring that thing up too. I totally almost forgot what Pokemon it was. But thankfully, I had a very successful time, and because of that success, I was able to get 5 sweet Herba Mystica. I had none, mind you. We have a salty, 4 sour, and 6 spicy. We are stacking up the Herba Mystica. There was another Pokemon I got too. Who was it? I think it was Vaporeon. Hold on. I'm trying to remember everything I did. This was quite a few hours ago. and I took a break. Where's the evolutions at? Here they are. This Vaporeon was another 6-star one I did, and obviously no marks on any of these guys, but 5 best, decent special attack that obviously could, you know, use a change. But this Vaporeon was a 6-star Terra raid that I did, and it gave me almost all the sweet Herba Mystica. It gave me 4 of them in one go. I was so pumped when I saw I got 4 Herba Mystica from one thing, or maybe it was 3. Either way, I was so excited. Yeah. So today's episode, we're gonna just go around and hatch eggs. We have 172 eggs. We're gonna keep an eye out for a possible shiny if we can get lucky enough. But otherwise, it's just a vibe right now, right? We're just gonna kick back, relax, and yeah, see what all we can get into trouble-wise, which means I'm hoping our eggs hatch into a shiny Minior, and I'll be done with it. But I will continue hatching all these eggs this episode, and if I come across a second Shiny Minior, I will be 100% honest, I will be giving it away. Oh, okay. Just a 4-star, but that's not... Oh, hey, Go-Go, you need to chill, bro. Oh, more Go-Go. Yeah, so we're just going to roam around this area, roam around, you know, Paldea. Maybe see if we can't come across a shiny. And even if we can't, just enjoy our time. And, yeah, maybe hatch a shiny, which would be big. But I'm not expecting too much, you know? Thankfully, I got a... Well, that was a weird stretching animation. Gotta be honest, did you see that animation? It was really weird, the stretch. I don't know, I thought it was weird anyways. But, yeah. And our first Minior is red. I will be checking to see if they have flawless IVs. So, hopefully we get another perfect one, because I will be trading away the perfect ones. Oh, no, one off there, so... Boom. And let's keep moving. Wait, is there an item over here? No, okay. And here's our second egg. Yeah, no, I don't know what was up, but that lichen rock just stretched really kind of weird to me. And there's another red meteor. Oh, we're gonna have 172 of these to hatch. Hopefully a shiny is amongst them. Oh, I dodged it. I dodged it. Let's go. I'm a genius. I'm so handsome and smart and... Okay, maybe not. I remember last time I recorded, the Tauros kept running into me, so I should try to be a little bit more humble, because those Tauros will absolutely wreck my shit if I let them. Now, as we get closer to odds, I have to be honest, the more slightly stressed I get about missing it. Oh, old best, and this one has a neutral nature, so we will throw it into the pile of successful Mons. It stays away from this batch of non-perfect Mons. So, no shiny. We keep moving. Ooh, I almost ran into you. Oh, another egg. No, you go away. Ah, stupid bird. The birds, man, why do they cause so much trouble? And it's a red meteor, and the bird is still inside of me. This is gonna be great. Bombardier, you are annoying. Okay, so... Okay, another egg hatching. I just wanted to get away from that. Is that a bunch of Scrovit falling off? Yeah, they are. There was just a bunch of Scrobay I see on the corner falling off there. They were trying to get back up so desperately. It's a little sad, actually. And another Minior. I'm a little bummed they're all like the same color, if I'm honest. Because I think it'd be so much better if they weren't. Like, you could get the different colors. As then it would be kind of like a, ooh, what, you know, what version or what color did I get this time? No, none of you shiny. Right? Yeah, you turned yellow. You know, that's always my biggest fear of a Pokemon I love, like Mudsdale, and forgetting its pre-evolution shiny. Like, no joke, like, okay, so, like, you know, some stay the same, like Mudsdale goes, like, the coloring, they go, like, Mudbray goes from dark to light brown, same with Mudsdale, but some evolutions don't do like that, so it's always kind of like, wait, you become more, like, a light yellow. Oh, look at all these, hey, Sheepy, how you doing? Look at all these Go-Go's, and not a single one shiny. I promise you, by the end of my playing this, I will have a shiny Go-Go. I already have a shiny Skidoo, and I don't want a shiny Skidoo evolved into a Go-Go. I want an actual shiny Go-Go. I see it so commonly throughout playthroughs that I have to get one. Every video, I think, or any content creator I've seen that played this game, all found a shiny Go-Go at some point. Right? And so it's like, I gotta. At some point, I gotta find a shiny Go-Go. Just has to happen, because there's so many areas where he spawns in multiples. You know? What was... Oh, that's a Spathra. I don't think I've ever heard you cry before. Or if I have, I didn't realize it was that, like, ear-piercingly sharp. Okay. Oh, right at the edge. Oh no, egg! Look at the egg! No! There's some Go-Go down there. I don't think any look shiny from up here, but I'll drop down and see. And there we go. Could you imagine if the egg just fell off? That would be a little concerning. All right. Oh, hey, Sadok. How you doing, buddy? Where do I want to go? You know, let's just drop down and see what's chilling all the way at the bottom. Okay. Oh, wait, there's a little cave here. Oh, there goes my egg hatching. Alright, let's do it. Oh, that's a pig butt. Excuse me. Aim cologne. Wait, hold on. I was about to say own cologne too. Ah, no, I messed it up. It's because I said the wrong name. What I should have said, like, I can't believe I called it Oinkalone first off, but what I should have done is try to, like, trick the game, because that's totally how this game works. And I should have been like, oh, it's a Lechonk, and because the Lechonk is, you know, like a blackish brown color, the Minior should also be a blackish brown color. But I messed up by calling it Oinkalone instead of Lechonk, and yeah, I ruined all my luck. Okay, cool. I'm glad I took 2 steps. Things are really going. All right, come on. Nope, red. It's going to be amazing once I'm able to hatch one and it be shiny, because then it's like seasonal challenges could be done this week, but I still have so many other Pokemon to hunt and go for, you know? Wait, did I check this one to see what it was? Oh, it has decent, whatever, okay. All right, let's go into this cave. So I don't think I've really been in this cave. Okay, well that's cool. I'm glad I took a step and was able to hatch another egg. I mean, hatching the eggs are the main point, but still. And yeah. Like, I'm hoping that along my journey... Oh, a bunch of bests and a fantastic. That, besides the perfect one, yeah, we've gotten 2 of the fantastic ones as well. Not bad, not bad. All right. So obviously, mud shot. Okay. Oh, it's Saladin. Hello, Saladin. Oh, I ran into you. Oh, my egg's hatching. Okay, I for a minute thought I ran around and ran into Saladin. Which, I wonder if Saladin is the same as Salazzle, that its body becomes white for its shiny. I don't know, I've never tried to look for shiny. Oh, great. The worst Pokemon in existence just ran into. That's not true. Young Goose isn't the worst Pokemon in existence, but man, is it up there. All right, let's see. Oh, very good. Not bad. All right, and we keep moving. All right, so I'm just gonna check on this side, make sure there's no items. Anything I missed? Oh, okay. Does not look like it. All right. Let's get out of here. Okay, where am I? Hey, Skidoo. And low kicks. Oh, we're down at like a little beach. Not too bad. All of you look regular, so I don't need to worry about any of you. Does this lead somewhere? Where? Have I been back over here? I remember discovering that tunnel before, but I don't know if I've ever discovered this. Where am I? I mean, I know I'm on this, like, the other side of the town, but... Well... Yeah, this looks like a great place to hatch an egg. In the middle of nowhere where I don't know where I am. That makes a lot of sense. Nope, it's red. Come on. Alright. Oh, good point. Alright, so down there is... Okay, never mind. I don't want to go over the edge to show you what I was going to say. That's fine. Yeah, you know, I feel like... I know I want to hatch these eggs, but I also feel like they time themselves to purposely be as unhelpful as possible. If you're going to interrupt me, please at least be shiny. Sad. All right, let's keep going. Anyways, down there is where like all the birds and everything spawn, and so if we go up this way, I'm on a ledge, so I'm gonna get the purplish pink screen. Fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, I thought I might as well talk about something as we're moving around, and it's that I looked at all the Gen 9 shinies, right? And I want to talk about which shiny I would like if I got a chance at one. You know. And I got Toadstool, which is awesome. That's a Gen 9 shiny. So that's, you know, amazing. But I wanted to talk about what other Gen 9 shiny so far I liked as we continue egg hatching. The Tauros flipping of the dark and light, like this, like the whole Tauros becomes black and the mane becomes gray, is actually really cool. Wooper becoming like a faded purplish, I think it looks like, is really nice. I do like that. Obviously Ursaluna Blood Moon can't be gotten shiny, so that's not even worth a discussion, but you know, is what it is. Now, when it comes to the starters, guess I have to hop up. Oh, nothing up here. Cool. And we head back down. Or not down, but you know what I mean. And another egg hatching. Sprigatito and their line is a very subtle change. The eyes go what, from red to purple, and they kind of lose, like, they become more of a lighter or a darker tone, a faded tone of green, and that continues through where a lot of their accent colors change. But it's not like a really big shiny change, which is a little disappointing. I was really hoping for more of a change, if I'm honest, from them. So then obviously we have the Fuecoco line where again just becomes undersaturated, but Skeledirge becoming pink is worth it. So I really think why the line is, ooh, there's an item down here. Just sink. Okay. You know, why the evolution line isn't the coolest shiny, it is ending up with a bright pink shiny, in essence, like a hot pink, which is pretty cool. So I quite like Skeledirge shiny, so I'm so on board with that, and that would not be a bad one to try to hatch if I need to hatch again. Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh, I know items respawn, but I don't know if I've been in this part of the cavern. Doesn't look like it so far. Max Elixir. Oh, wait, what was that? I just saw something pop up for a second and startled me. I don't know what that was, but... Rock Tomb, okay. Yeah, I don't know what suddenly just popped up, but I don't want to have that thing pop up again. I don't... Oh, shoot, Sableye. I was just about to make a comment about how I don't think those Saladins evolve. Because the Gibble popped up, or the Gabite popped up, when all the, you know, the little guys popped up, Saladins popped up around them. I was like, I don't think that's supposed to be... Oh, for some reason I thought that was an item for a split second. Focus Blast, not bad. Like, yeah, I just saw that Gabite show up with all the Saladins around. I was like, wait a minute. I don't think that's right. Oh, this is that back side of that cave. Okay. Oh, eggs hatching. Well, okay. And then moving on, continue on my talk about Craxley. I have 3 shiny Craxley, so I'm definitely going to have access to Craxley and Crocobble. They just become so pale, and there's like no big accent color change. Like Meowscarada, at least the inside of it becomes like a bright green, and like, you know, I feel like there's actually a change to Meowscarada and Skeledirge. Crocobble looks like someone just ran it through the washer multiple times. God dang it, Mark Vita. And completely drained the color of it. It looks like it's been like washed without any color guard back in the day, and they just lost all the color. It's really not great, if I'm honest. Not the biggest fan of it. It could be worse, if I'm honest, but yeah, it's definitely not top tier shiny. Nope, another egg hatching. But then we move on to Lechonk and the Oinkologne line, and all the pink is awesome. I love it. And so I'm down for finding that. Tarantula and Spidops turning red and black is really cool. You know, gives you Spider-Man vibes. So I'm very much down for that. Hey, old bests, we got another one. That's our 4th perfect Minior. Well, perfect, you know. In one sense, it's still a Minior, so it's not super, like, ungodly, but, like, you know. And here comes our next egg, and we're on a hill, so we're going to get this mystical screen. Moving on from there, we have Nimble, who becomes pure gold, and Low Kicks, whose armor becomes partially golden. I love it. Low Kicks gives me, like, awesome Common Rider vibes. I just wish it had one more stage to really make it cool, you know? Low Kicks 100% deserves an evolution to be released at a later time. 100%. Alright. I kind of forgot how many Mons spawned inside this little cave. I thought that person was a Pokemon for a minute. I was like, what Pokemon is that? Oh my god. Pawmi. I do have a shiny Pawmi I got from Pokemon Go. But again, the the pink lineup, like Pawmi going hot pink, Pawmo going a faded pink, and Pawmot getting a slightly brighter shade than Pawmo. I love it. I love the shiny Pawmot line, 100%. It's definitely a line that if I bring over the shiny Pawmi, I will definitely evolve, you know, at a later point. Yeah, I don't know why. I saw the jacket over there, and I just, for some reason, was like, it's a Pokemon. And yeah, just jumped the gun way too quick. Tandem Mouse is too hard to really notice, so it's kind of whatever for the entire line. Same with Mousehold. Fido going from uncooked dough to like cooked dough is awesome. Same with Dash Bun being like done to well done is really awesome. I do love it. I think a lot of the shinies this gen popped off in some ways, and in other ways they didn't. Kind of a weird sentiment, but it's definitely a true one in my mind. So, excuse me guys, let me pass you. And it's also weird in this cave that, like, I know it's supposed to help lighten up, but also feels weird that each of the Pokemon feel like they're like a glow stick. Like they just kind of have their own glow about them. And I know it's to help make them stand out, but it kind of goes against the vibe. But I mean, it would suck to have a Pokemon that would be hard to see. Oh, I went the wrong way. That's why I went back up this way. Kind of where I started. Whoops. Well, I didn't think that through at all, did I? It's alright. We can, just kind of explore down this area. Hey. You're gonna attack me? Whoa. Oh no, it was just the shade. I was like, that one is definitely darker than this one down here. Yeah, because it was in the shading. I also think that its shiny is like really dark brown. Like it's not just like a subtle change to the brown. I think it's like really dark. So yeah. Oh, why couldn't one of you be golden? Oh, any shiny Go-Go want to show up? No? Okay. Cool. I mean, obviously, at a glance, I could tell none of them are shiny, but I can always hope. I can always hope one of them will suddenly change their mind and just be shiny. That's a possibility, right? One will just morph itself into a shiny. Oh, really? Oh, really? The item's right. Oh, god dang it. All right, let's continue our conversation. Smoliv, Dolliv, and Obliva, obviously, the big change is the body colors do change for Smoliv. It becomes like a really like yellow, like the yellow on top of its olive becomes its main body color, and then it gets a black olive, which is really awesome. Dolliv, I think Dolliv's body doesn't change at all. I think it's just the olives turning black on it. I think that's the only change it undergoes personally. And it's Sludge Bomb. And you couldn't wait, Egg? You couldn't wait all of 3 seconds for me to get it? Okay. Anything here? No, all of them look rather white. And we don't want white. And, oh, this doesn't count as a hill? Really? Okay. This game hurts my head. And then Arbeliever, I think it does actually get darker physically, but then like its olives go and change from like red or whatever they are to like actual solid black olives. Really cool. Squawkabilly, obviously you can't change it too much because of the different plumage, but the head on top goes from like a black like hairdo to pink, which is pretty cool. I like it. So not bad. Okay, just a pretty good there. And we're on to this box. So we're making good progress so far. I guess I'll drop down here. Oh, that Flittle was asleep. I was wondering what that thing was for a split second. And next egg hatching. Come on, be a shiny. Moving on, Knackley, obviously the white turns like a gold. So yeah, I always compare it to like the little gray part in the middle. Like if it's paler or whiter than the middle part, then it's not. If it's more yellow than the middle part, then obviously it's a shiny. And same with Knackle Stack, same with Garganackle. They all, the Garganackle, if you saw it standing and it was not white, but the like yellow cream, what would you call it? What color is that? Oh really, you're gonna hatch right there? Okay, cool. Charcadet, Armarouge, and Ceruledge, we all know its eyes are the only thing that changes. So it's kind of whatever. Tadbolt, obviously I thought it was just an orange. It turns actually quite a vibrant red. And Bellybolt's whole body goes from green to yellow. Although I gotta be honest, yellow Bellybolt, the shiny, looks like it could be its original form. Like if I'm honest, if someone showed me yellow Bellybolt and said, this is the Pokemon, I'd be like, okay, I believe you. You know, because it just looks so much like Tadbulb's yellow on top that if you told me Bellybolt's shiny was its original color, I probably would take you at face value. Because it wouldn't look that out of place. You know, so... I mean, some Pokemon shiny looks out of place. They don't look like, you know, that Pokemon. Like, Charizard looks cool as a shiny, but it feels out of place for a fire starter, right? Just another red one. When it comes to Wattrel, obviously the black turns brown, and then the grayish plume, the gray feathers on the front turn like a pale color, and then Kilowattrel, the black turns, I think, brownish, and then the body and its beak goes from black or a dark color to like a bright orange. So yeah, not really the best, not really the worst. Mastiff and Bostiff shiny being like actually going from like, you know, like a light brown or a light tan and then a dark brown one Bostiff to just black or like a charcoal is cool. I love it. I hope I find a shiny Mastiff or a shiny Bostiff. That'd be pretty cool. And I'm down. Sup? No, don't be afraid. I'm not gonna run into you. See, this is the side I should have came out on, but instead I went the other way. I already have a shiny Mankey, but I want to say no to a second one, if I'm honest. Regular Skidoo, Mankey. My biggest fear, though, is seeing a Pokemon like, you see how that Rockruff or that Skidoo is so far over there? It would actually scare me if I saw a shiny at the edge and then saw it just slip down the side. It would actually, like, cause me trauma. Could you imagine losing a shiny because it slipped off and despawned? Like, I would try to dive after and try to keep up with it so it didn't despawn. If I could react that quick, I would, because it would be such a sad thing to lose. You know what? Now let's go down this way. Because I think I went that other way last time. I kind of just want to go around, travel. Oh, a Primeape. Okay. See if we can't find a random shiny as we travel. If not, hopefully we still hatch a shiny. You know, you never know, you know, what we can find. Although I may have wasted all of my luck on the Toadscool. I talked about how much I love Toadscool. Oh, that one Skidoo's really happy to see me. And yeah, I may have wasted all my luck on that because it was pretty good chance to not get it. And the fact I just happened to get it, I very much am lucky to have gotten it. I was wondering what was by that tree. And here we go, another egg. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. Strudel just changing from like its green eyes to like a purple eye is kind of cool. I think that's the only thing that changes on it. And then Graphite Eye's whole like shading changes and its eyes and everything gets more of a purple tint. Bramblin, the top part goes from like a cream to a white, and then Bramblegrass goes again from a kind of creamish light brown to a white on top. So yeah, not bad, but not that cool. Toad's cool, I have it, it becomes solid white, and then Toad's Cruel just turns pink, and it's so good. It's so good. I'm so glad I got a Toad's Cruel. Like, I can't complain about not getting another shiny if I don't get another Gen 8 one. Cloth, the blue looks really cool. I am sad the cheeks didn't change to blue, because it makes it look a little bit clownish, but it's not bad. Capsicum going yellow is pretty cool. Scovelin getting like a yellow shirt and getting some stripes on its legs, pretty cool. Relor pushing around golden poop and a golden ball is funny. I quite like it. Rapska turning a golden scarab is really clever. I like that one. Flittle's tough because it's just like the pink skirt turning green. It's not that exciting. So, yeah, it is what it is. Espathra, like I mentioned earlier, the like light brown or orange on its back turns like really dark. Same with the stripes on its neck. That like orange turns to like a chocolate. Tinkatink, Tinkatop, and Tinkaton, the only thing that changes is their hammer. It goes from like a metallic silver to rust, which is pretty cool because the first time I think you see Tinkatink is in the desert, I think. So that kind of fits with the metal like wearing down. So I think it has a good vibe with it, you know, for the most part. It's not the best because the body doesn't change, just the hammer. Wiglet going from the white with the pink nose to like a sandy color with a purple nose, and then Trio going from pink to purple. So good. I love purple shinies. So Rug Trio definitely has big props from me. I love it. Oh, hey Rockruff, how you doing, buddy? You know, couldn't you just be blue? That would really help me if you were shiny. Because then I can give it an ability patch. I think that's the one that changed it. Change it to own tempo and then get a dust form shiny. Because I don't have one of those. Oh, another egg's hatching. Then Bombardier, I think all that changes is its like legs and beak goes from orange to like black or brown or something, yeah. Venison and Palafin, I said I love purple shinies, and I do. Both of them turn purple, and then obviously Palafin, his suit turns like chocolate, and then like his inside white part changes to like a deep purple. So like the Palafin purple. So really awesome shiny. I mean, it looks so good. Oh, I didn't move the last one because I got distracted by the dog. Dog attacked me. Oh, it's a no good. That's the first no good I think we've gotten, which actually isn't awful. Varoom and Revaroom, they're like metallic silver parts. I think just the only thing that changes is them turning gold, which is cool. I love it. I definitely need a shiny Varoom. If I get a chance to catch one, or I see an outbreak and I have the materials to make a sandwich. Hey, Riolu. Oh wait, is this where I tried the shiny? Or the first outbreak? I think this is where the Toxel outbreak was the first one I tried to do. Yeah, it was here. And I tried to do a Toxel outbreak and they kept spawning into the wall. Oh, screw that, man. Yeah. They're narrow places. They rough. There's a lot of Toxels here, though. Like, honestly, I wasn't expecting there to be that many. You know, I'm talking about the new shinies, and watch me pass by an old shiny that's just like a subtle change. I don't notice it at all. You know what? No, let's go this other way. This way I feel like is going to wrap back up around this area. And I feel like we've been there. We might as well wrap back around. Hey, does sparse. Another Riolu. Yeah, see, this is a different climate. I don't think I ever was really exploring this last egg time. So, trying to mix it up, explore new areas, maybe find different shinies. You know. Well, we have yellow flowers. Let me roll down here a little bit, see what we have. Oh, come on! Yeah. Who has the bigger bird? That's right, back off. My bird is massive. I have a big bird. Yeah, that thing just spawned right in front of me, and I call BS on all counts. Cyclizard, its shiny is alright. I have to scroll down to see it. Turns from green to like a dark, like military brown green, I think, like a gray green, and then it gets like its head goes from like a black to like a cream or a gold or something. I don't know. It looks kind of weird. I'd have to see it shiny in game. I've only ever seen the image of it, like the sprite image. I would like to see it in game with shading and stuff to really. Oh, there's a bunch of birds trying to attack me. I think I would have to kind of just see it in game to get my vibe for it, you know. Orthworm turns from red or orangish to like a teal blue. I love it. Glimmet turns from orange. Oh my god, purple body, blue leaves around its head, to blue body with teal leaves around its head. Glamora's body goes from whole purple to teal. So I like them. Graveyard turns from from its normal gray to like a gold puppy. It's really cool. And then Houndstone goes from purple on top, white under on the rest of it, to like a dirty blonde, I think would be the best way to describe the bottom part. And then like a ground earthy dirt color for the top. I think dirty blonde is an accurate description. Let me know if you agree with the dirty blonde comment on Houndstone. But I definitely think dirty blonde is the fit. I think we were just down here and went to that cave, so I'm gonna go back up. Flamigo loses all its color and just becomes super saturated. It's kind of boring. I kind of wish, I know it's a Flamigo, but I really wish that they would have made it really fierce and like made it purple or black or something, you know, like instead of just faded color. But I guess there was a lot of ones that got darker, but like it's just another faded shiny and it disappoints me a little. So yeah. Yeah, that's 100%, I think, the cave I went through. So, never mind, I'm hatching my egg. Yeah. So, Citadel goes from white to, like, a gray, and then Cetitan loses the white, and it turns black. Awesome shiny. I definitely want a Citadel. Veluza's purplish pink spikes go green, which is really cool. Donzozo goes from bright blue to, like, white and yellow, which is actually pretty nice. And I think it's like almost like the white is reminiscent of like the Tatsugiri Right shiny, and then the yellow kind of reminds me of the yellow stripes on Stretchy Form Tatsugiri shiny a little bit, but maybe I'm just reading too much into that. Speaking of Tatsugiri, they're in the next. They obviously have 3 forms. Curly goes from orange to with orange on top. I just ran into him because I wasn't looking, didn't see him. I was looking off to the side. To a brown with a gravy on top, I think would be the best way to put it. Tatsugiri Droopy goes from pink to white. My egg is hatching. And then Tatsugiri Stretchy goes from yellow to orange, but with little yellow stripes on top. Dilate goes from gray to like a purple, a faded purple. Clodsire goes from a ground brown to a ground purple. Girafarig kind of goes... Oh, actually, I never noticed this. Its nose obviously goes blue, and its spikes go blue, I think. But I never realized the body actually gets darker. It actually looks like more of like a dark orange. Like more like giraffe color. That's pretty cool. To Dunsparce is obviously Dunsparce is shiny, so it just blue to pink. Same difference. King Gambit has one of the best shinies ever, you know, because it just keeps the rest where the red turns blue, and you can't say no to that. It's such a good color. The accents and everything on it just looks so good. It's nice to see Meryl just running around. I know Meryl's just like not anything special, but I remember when I was younger. Wait. What's your shiny? Hold on, what's a tennis shiny? I need to come back. Hold on. Oh, its hat goes. Its hair goes. That's right. That's right. Okay, its hair goes pink. I couldn't remember if if it. Yeah. I knew something about it turned pink, and I was like, wait, is it body's always pink? I was like, yeah, the body's always pink. I just couldn't remember its shiny, so I was like, I'll double check just to make sure. I mean, it's better safe than sorry, right? If you. Was that an Arcanine? Whoa. Wow. You're pretty sizable. Oh, you may actually be aggressive. Let me leave you alone, good sir. I haven't seen an Arcanine out and about. That was cool. Okay, what's here? Bunch of Starly. Well, that really did not. What's with the sky? I really can't. I'm trying to tell the color, but it keeps flashing. What is that? The cloud system? Because it's really not doing well, if I'm honest. It's not. I was trying to tell if one could be shiny or not. But Starly is, you know, not the biggest change, but it is a subtle change. But that just kept flashing, where I was just like, you know what? I give up. I'm gonna stop looking. It ain't worth it. Gonna keep freaking out. Let's hop down here. Oh, there's an item over here I never got. I mean, this is early route, so like this should be... Air cutter, that's not too bad. You know what? That's all right. I'll take that. Zerl. All right, we're just gonna keep going, roaming around. And there goes the egg. Anyways, I need to find back my spot after I looked it up. Where was I? Just got done talking about King. Oh yeah, then we get to the Paradox. Great Tusk. You know, the top color goes brown, and then all the pink turns yellow. It's actually all the Paradox Pokemon. I mean, Screamtail is just its eyes changing from yellow to like a demon red, which is kind of scary. But all the Paradoxes, Brute Bonnet changing from red to blue. Flutter Mane changing from its, you know, normal purple, light blue, faded ghost color to like a green is pretty cool. Slytherin going from red to yellow or gold is cool. Sandy Shocks going from like its legs going solid black and its body turning like a sand color is pretty cool. Oh wait, I just moved over an egg. I am so stupid. I'm supposed to move an egg another way. And then the future Paradoxes, I think, are a little less cool. Like, I get they're from the future and it's like chrome everything, but some of them do feel, some look cool. Like, I can't lie about that. Some look cool. Oh, Pichu. What is that? Oh, it's a Meowth. God, you literally can't tell it. It's going Super Saiyan. Like, you know, Iron Treads, the black parts just turn chrome. Iron Bundle, everything turns chrome. Iron Hands. The pants and the head turn chrome, because his pants are supposed to be solid black. Iron Jugulus, the whole body turns chrome pretty much. Iron Moth, all the color accents turn chrome. Iron Thorns, the entire body pretty much turns chrome. It feels a little too easy. It feels a little like meh. And so I do get a little, I don't want to say sad, but I felt like they could have gone with some cool color patterns. Right? And instead they kind of just went for, you know, run-of-the-mill, like, okay, it's not bad, but it's not anything too special, right? And that's in my mind, that's a little disappointing, that it just felt like they kind of was just like, okay, well, everything goes chrome and you know, copy paste, boom. Yeah, I don't know. It feels kind of like a letdown because like when I look at them, like wouldn't it be cool if like Iron Thorns they try to bring over some more of the detail from like Mechagodzilla style, or Iron Moth could change to be more of like color patterns. Iron Jugulus could, because of its dark flying type. I know its body's already dark, but maybe turn it solid blue. You know, Iron Hands could go wholly yellow or something. You know, there's just a lot of cool things that they could have done, and it disappoints me. But, you know, I'm not the designer. Maybe it doesn't look as good as you think it would, or, you know, maybe they just couldn't find a good exact color for it. I don't know about that, but like at the end of the day, I feel like it could have gone better. Frigibax goes from gray to blue, Archbax goes from gray to blue, and Excalibur goes from like dark gray to very dark blue. I like it. The Frigibax, the shinies look like almost like they should have been that color, like they should have been reversed. You know, like they should have started out blue and turned like black or dark gray or something. As they're shiny, it feels kind of reversed for an ice type. Gimme Gold chest form and Gimme Gold roaming form, the bodies turn white, which disappoints me when we get to Golden Go, because Golden Go just goes from, gold to like gold with some dark gold lines in it, I think it is, or something like that. It's not a great shiny. Like, could you imagine if Golden Go could like turn completely white and it have like gold accents, like the belt could turn gold, and maybe like some of the striping in it would have been gold and the rest of the body turned white. That would have been cool. Like, I would have liked that. When it comes down to, I had to scratch my head, so I looked away. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Hey Murray, how you doing, buddies? Yeah, you're regular. Starly's one that will always trip me up. Okay. Which way do I want to go is the question. I guess let's go this way. Yeah, let's kind of go just this way, I guess. See kind of what we come across just going through an unbeaten path. Ooh, a new item. Why can't you have a small little change? Ooh, adamant mint. You know what? That's a pretty good find for the middle, like the first gym area. Rochien, it's like flipping some of its accents, the green going the regular like fade, you know, like brown leaf, and then the brown leaf parts going red is so good for Rochien. Chien Pao going from white to like chocolate brown is awesome. Ting Lu getting like actual like metallic armor, like it looks like it has like rock or metal on its shoulders and back, looks so good. Chi Yu is just pinnacle. Orange goldfish to blue goldfish. Oh, it's so good. It's actually so good. Yeah, no, they did those guys right. Roaring Moon is amazing. The blue tips and all the accents like that going gold is awesome. Iron Valiant actually is one of the better chrome looking Future Paradox Pokemon, if I'm honest. Koraidon going solid black looks so much better than his regular. Miraidon going white is pretty cool too, but I like how Koraidon's shiny looks better. Like, I think Koraidon's shiny looks better than Miraidon shiny, if I'm honest. Yeah. I do like the black and white, like Zekrom, Reshiram parallels they have going on. Especially, how Miraidon turning white is kind of reminiscent of, like, you know, the opposite, like Reshiram is white and all that. So yeah, Walking Wake, it's purple mane going dark blue, and then it's like going from like the body going from blue to like teal, or to almost like an aquamarine. Maybe I'd call it aquamarine. Is super cool. Iron Leaves is sad because it's just it's again, it's keeping its pink accent colors, and then its body just goes, you know, steel. It just turns chrome. It's again disappointing. I feel like there was potential there, and they took it and tossed it out the window. Dipplin turning gold is peak. Poltergeist, I don't know. Poltergeist different. I guess it. Oh, I guess the black turns green on it in Sinista's. Oh no, Sinista's the rim turns white from black. Okay, Okie dokie. Like the black goes to like a weird pinkish, faded pink color. It doesn't look that great. I kind of wish the black. I wish the black would have stayed. I wish the green would have turned purple. I think that's what I would have wished for that for Okie dokie. Monkey Dory just loses its like shading. It's like its black turns to like a brown, a faded brown. It's alright. Again, I wish the body would have turned purple. Like keep the black, let the blue accents turn purple. And then Pheasantipity, wait, I don't know what changes on Pheasantipity. Hold on. Oh, the black turns to a dark blue purple. It's such a hard tell in this image. I had to like super zoom in on it. Oh, it's so unnoticeable. It's again, keep the black. Oh, perfect. Another perfect meteor. Let's go. We have 5 so far. So let's move another one of these guys over here to fill up that gap. And we will save and keep moving. 5 perfect meteors so far. That's awesome. Obviously Ogerpon, obviously its face turns green from like the tan it is. And where am I going? I guess let's go this way. Go up that hill. Have I ever just gone up this side to wrap around? I must have, right? I just don't remember. But so much has happened in this game. My memory is like, it blocked out all the boring generic stuff and has filled it with shiny encounters, sick comebacks, finding Pokemon when I needed to, winning 5-star raid battles, winning 6-star tier raid battles, getting Herba Mystica. My brain has switched from older memories to highlights already for this game. And I think it's just because Legends EA is out and I can get to it once I'm done with this, which, you know, feels a little rough, and yeah. So we'll see. Ooh, I almost ran into you. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Only you look normal. It's always going to be the fletchling I don't check. That will be the shiny. I know it. I'm going to go past a group of them and not pause and look, and that's the one that's going to have the shiny. Because I'm just not going to check it. Like 100% I know that that's how it's going to go down, and it's going to be so sad when it does. Oh, there goes an egg. So Ogerpon, obviously all green, so it doesn't really matter which mask. Their face all turns green to match its body. Archulodon is really cool. The white on its body turns like dark gray, and then the black and the red accents go blue and white. So cool. Hydrapple obviously turns gold. Gouging Fire becomes like the fur and everything becomes like dark brown, and the helmet becomes like a rusted orangish gold. So pretty. Raging Bolt, its yellow becomes orange, and the purple clouds turn yellow. Looks actually sick. Iron Boulder, the black accents turn chrome, and the blue Iron Crown turns chrome. Again, rather disappointing with that. Terapagos, its body turns, like all the dark blue just turns teal to match the striping on it pretty much. And that's the same for the thing. And then Pencharud, the body turns from purple to yellow. So yeah, I mean, some good shinies and some disappointing shinies. I think the future Paradox are the biggest letdowns, if I'm honest, because their bodies just like don't change other than just chrome, which is a little boring. The Path Paradoxes are actually a lot better. Like, I might get Scarlet. See, here's the thing. I liked Miraidon better than Koraidon. But a part of me wants to go get the Past, to get Scarlet, to shiny hunt the Past Paradox. Honestly, that's the only reason I do it. Is to maybe play the game with some different challenges. Do a shiny only run and try to only catch Pokemon that are shiny. That sounds like a fun time with that. Because shinies are much more likely to randomly pop up. And I can use a shiny starter because I have a shiny Craxley that I can just save and evolve and use as my pseudo, my like starter and replacement of the regular starter since they can't be shiny. I'm actually on my own personal 3DS. I'm doing shiny only runs of some of the Pokemon games where the shiny odds were boosted, like X and Y, and after X and Y. Wait, no. I did a shiny only one of Black and White 2, but that was a while ago. They don't look normal. So yeah, I am on X and Y right now. Then I'm gonna do Omega Ruby, and then I'll go do Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon shiny only runs. And that's just to have fun on my own, just to mess around. So yeah, nothing going to be really recorded for that. Just going to be kind of a good time. So yeah. No, wait, I started on X and Y because I couldn't find where my Black and White game was. By the time I found my Black and White game, I had already started on X and Y. Either way. So yeah, a lot of cool shinies, right? A lot of great shinies. And I should probably do like a real legitimate shiny video where I go over all the shinies, but you never know. Right? I feel like I'm not making as much of a dent, and so I'm gonna just talk about things and really try to move. So I feel like I'm really not making as much progress on this front as I should. And I think it's because I'm in an area with a lot of smaller Pokemon compared to an area with like Pokemon that are medium or decent size, where I can be like, it's evident they're shiny because their body's much bigger. Like here, obviously Mareep is easy to spot, but Fletchling, I have to stop and make sure and look at it. So like, it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, okay, I completely lost. I'm completely gone wrong. Whatever, we're gonna cheat and go up this hill. Go up this mountain. There we go. Oh, there was a hole there. I had just taken a drink. And that caught me off guard. Oh, ow, juice stings. Oh. Oh my god, dude. That hurt. Oh god. Okay, I'm good. Oh, that drop off just suddenly caught me off guard. I was not expecting to be okay. And then 2 seconds later, falling to my death. Like obviously I can't die from fall damage or anything in this game. But still, it was really sudden and it caught me off guard. So I was absolutely just like, oh. I'm okay. Choked a little, but I'm fine. I'm good. Oh, that caught me off guard, man. That really caught me off guard. Come on, shiny. Nope. Dude, it sucks. Like, I know we're still under odds, but like I said, every time I do a bunch that get me closer, every closer bit I get to odds, the more stressed I become. Right? Like if, you know, if the odds were 1 in 1,000, the first 500 eggs, like, you know, obviously the odds aren't 1,000, it's 1 in 513, 12.4, you get it. Anyways, like there's a difference between once it gets, you know, it's far away from odds, like the first 250, and it's mainly seeing the number, and obviously we're not at 250 yet, like, because after this batch we'll be down to 121, but like we're getting pretty close. I think the next egg or two, whichever one of these hatch, I think we're 2 away from like the 150 mark, I think, or about halfway. We're pretty close to halfway, but as we hit the halfway mark, the next little, you know, quarter is like, oh man, I hope I get a shiny sometime soon. And then when you're in that final quarter, you're like, oh, please don't be over odds. You know, because you never want to be over odds when it's a Masuda method, especially after you get the shiny charm, because it just feels like such a L. You know, you feel like you actually like actively kind of, you get it and you are happy when you do get it, but as you're hatching, you feel like, oh, why couldn't I have gotten odds? Why did I have to go over odds? You know, and it just kind of it stings. So, I mean, obviously, we're about halfway-ish now, but once we're done with these, we only have like 100 something left. You know, we have 121 eggs left before we hit odds. And then every batch after that is going to be like, we're over odds. It doesn't feel great to be over odds. Oh, another perfect Minior. That brings it to 6. I'm going to bring you over here. Not bad, not bad. And there we go. Save. And let's keep moving. I kind of wish Flame Body could stack. Because, like, instead of having 5 eggs and 1 Flame Body Mon, if I could stack them to be even quicker, have 2 Flame Body, 4 eggs, and like the eggs hatch like bam, 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 I would. I think that would be worth losing an egg per, but gaining the extra boost in time, right? I think that would make, I think the trade-off would be worth it. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, once the nice thing is like I want to hatch it on camera. So once the first one has hatched and has shown up as shiny, like the first shiny one I hatch, the rest I can work off camera. And if I hatch another shiny, I'll obviously try my best to record that moment. You know, I'll try to be like, hey guys, we got a second one, and I'll probably give away the second one, right? Because I don't need 2 Shiny Minior, and Minior is kind of an annoying one to go for. So if someone's missing in their decks, and it's like I can give it to somebody and they don't have to shiny hunt it, or they don't have to, it's not shiny. That thing went straight into the Makihita, and I couldn't tell if it had an orange tip or if it was Makihita's stomach. Not calling him fat, just saying. So yeah, pretty much my goal is hopefully hatch a shiny on camera, then I can do the rest and run around in circles off camera, because I think it'd be more entertaining to roam around and check stuff, but time-wise, it probably is better if I just run around in a circle, right? I mean, how boring would that be, right? Like on stream, if I'm doing it and talking with people, and there's like interaction and stuff and giveaways or stuff going on, then maybe, but like when it's just me. Also, why does Miraidon always, every time an egg hatches, look so annoyed? He looks like Toothless when he's annoyed, just like, you know, like, Doesn't seem happy. Oh, another bunch of best and fantastic. I mean, all of these should have 5 bests at this point. But, yeah. And another egg. Let's go. Let's keep hatching them. Let's show that shiny, baby. Show that shiny. See, I actually might, like, even though it's not super efficient time-wise, I quite, oh, whoops, I just messed that up, whatever. I quite, like, enjoy just going around seeing if I can't find, like, a, not full odds, but a shiny charm full odds. Shiny, because it'd be cool to just find shinies. Like, that's why I'm so happy I found some of my shinies just roaming around. Like, I've only shiny hunted once. Technically, I was trying with... I was getting ready to, like, fully shiny hunt Toad's-Cool, and he showed up before I actually meant to... You know, I didn't use a sandwich or anything to get him. I just kind of jumped ahead by accidentally finding one early. And, you know, so it's like, okay, I found one. I should have still used a sandwich and gone for a second. And if I got a third, I could have just given it away, too. But... no. It is what it is. You know, we make our choices and so we have to live with them. Even if they're like, you know, not always exactly how we want it to play out. Like, I definitely should have kept looking, but yeah, called it soon, early. I can't talk. I called it early a little bit too soon. Now, Fanfi is definitely watching me, man. Definitely watching me. Okay. Bests and are pretty good. What was Mischievous' shiny again? Oh, hey, buddy. I think it's green, isn't it? I have to look it up. Oh, look, that's Skidoo coming over all happy. Aww. I love Skidoo. I'm glad I have a shiny. Yeah, okay, so its body goes from blue to like a green. Alright. Yeah. I'm glad I remembered. Okay, another red core Minior. I'm really hoping when I do get a shiny that it happens to be old bests. Like a perfect shiny Minior would be amazing, you know? But any shiny Minior I will take at this moment. You know? Not gonna be, like, you know, overly like, oh, woe is me, I didn't get a perfect, you know, shiny. Don't care about that. I mean, I do, but also, like, it's also along the lines of, I just want the shiny so I can get another objective done. You know, and it's because it's also an objective that I have to complete before moving on to Legends EA. I think that's why it's also sticking with me and hitting me a little bit more each time I don't find one. Because it's like, oh, this is another episode. This is another moment of, you know, another episode I'm recording where it's like, I love recording this, don't get me wrong. But I'm so far ahead right now on content for this series that I have to catch up. You know, I have to catch up, and it's rough. No, wait, hold on, let's stay on the ground because the flying doesn't help. Climbing does, but flying doesn't. Alright, let's not hope for any Silly Cobra. Doesn't your eyes also change? Because I know... I think Silly Cobra's changes from green to something. Yeah, green to like yellow. And... what's his name? Changes from green to purple. Strudel, yeah. So Cobra goes green to yellow versus yellow to green to purple. So yeah. Got some Stardust. Green. That's white. That's green. Yeah, the shinies here should... Oh, there goes my egg. Should be pretty noticeable for the most part when they do pop up. So that's not too bad. Come on, be Shiny Meteor. Oh, nope, still red. We're inching ever closer to odds. I mean, we still, like, even after all the eggs I have... I just went to my bag accidentally. Even after all the eggs I have here hatch, we're still, like, another 120 plus away. So I can't, like, super freak out when we still need 121 more. But, yeah, like I say, it does play on my mind a little. Like, I can't lie and say it doesn't bother me or that it doesn't affect me or I don't think about it. Because I do. I obviously do think about it. And it does bother me a little bit as we get closer. And truthfully, like real truth, I think about it a lot. Like, even when I'm not recording, I'll sit here and what's Cacnea's shiny? Actually, Cacnea's Gen 3, right? What gen is Cacnea? It's Gen 3, right? Scrolling through. Yeah, it is. Oh, it turns like yellowish, reddish orange? Yellow and reddish orange? Huh. I don't think I've ever paid attention to Cacnea or Cacturn shiny, if I'm honest. Huh. I do like Cacturn shiny. I cannot lie. Cacnea's isn't bad either. Okay, that's another big standout. Actually, it would almost kind of blend into the background a little. Oh, look at him strutting back there. Little. I like the little strut from the Cacneas. All right. Bunch of bests and decent. Keep moving. Oh, another egg. No, Mr. Bird, you don't need to come over here. You really don't need to come over here. I'm gonna encounter this bird and I don't want to. Yeah, there we go. Fair enough. You know. Even if I don't want to encounter it, you know. Alright. Yes, fly away, bird. Fly away. And Rufflet's shiny is pretty easy to spot too, because it's purple, I think just turns like a light brown, I think. So yeah. So. Potion. Oh. I wish you were shiny. Oh, no. I can hatch right in front of the Larvesta. Behold, Larvesta. An egg. I have to say, Volcarona usually is my Flame Body Mana choice. But I just encountered a really good Talonflame, and I still love Talonflame. But Volcarona is usually my guy of choice. By Larvesta, I would catch you, but you do not have yellow little whiskers? What are the things that stick out of its neck? Oh, you know what's something I never think about checking? Hold on, let's go drop down here. Oh, not this, but cool. Rare candy. Is I never check the auction thing here. I don't check it, and maybe I should. Right? Any of you inversed? Nope, no you're not. Blue nose? Oh. Oh. Oh, come on. Well, at least here I can see none of them have the inverse coloring, so none of them are shiny. Oh, Rotom. You're orange though, you're not red. Alright, let's head down. Yeah, I haven't checked these things. Oh, never mind. I won't be able to check them because my egg's hatching. I'd love that. Come on, shiny, 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 please. Come on, Minior. Nope, still red. And we keep moving. Alright. Duckstone, Great Balls, Potions. Where's this fourth person? I saw them a second ago and they vanished. Hold on. Porto, Marinata, fourth auction person. Oh, so the fourth person sells you the items. Soul Dew for Latios Latios, Meteorite for Deoxys, Rotom Catalog for Rotom, Adamant Orb for Dialga, Adamant Crystal, Dialga, Illustrious Orb for Palkia, Illustrious Globe for Palkia, the Orb in the Core for Giratina. Yeah, okay. So they give you the stuff to change and to combine into... Okay. Okay. That's good to know. So that fourth person isn't despawning because they hate me. It's because I only have the Rotom catalog from them. Because that's the only thing I've ever gotten from them. And so they don't spawn because I don't have one of the Pokemon a part of my party to buy it. Interesting. Good to know. Now I don't feel so bad about the fourth person suddenly not being there. Oh my god. Let's not yawn yet. Let's not do that. Okay, body. Let's stick it to it. We have plenty of eggs still left to go. Oh, come on. I almost lost traction there. Yeah, I know I need to get back to doing like legendaries and stuff, and I plan to do that in future episodes. I want to get the 7-star Terra raid, hatch a shiny done, and then I also want like a couple episodes to catch up. So if there's any other viewer comments that, you know, challenges, that those get added. So when I make my final push, you know, because I want to be able to start recording Legends EA before it turns February. And I don't know if that's really realistic, but yeah. Oh. Is that Rotom orange or red? think it's just orange, but I'll go check it out. Hey, Murkrow. And there we go. Another red slash it looks pink, but red meteor. Hey, another no good one. Or, well, 5 bests and no good, but all of them should pretty much have 5 bests this one. Yeah, you're orange. Alright. Oh! I was like, wait, why did I not jump high? Why did I jump so poorly? Well, I jumped so poorly because the game just decided no jumping for you, and I was like, fair enough. Hey, Grimer. You know, if you'd green, I would catch you. Alright. Best and a decent. We keep moving. Sorry, Murkrow, I almost ran into you. You know where I should go? It's back up in the corner in that, like, autumn-looking area. There's a lot of big Pokemon that I can just roam around and look at their potential shinies. Instead of, like, worrying about little creatures. Like, little Pokemon showing up are kind of tough to spot because you, like, sometimes have to pause. And I'll, like, this little guy had to stop to look if it's red. Check if your nose is blue. But if I keep going forward, I might be able to find a Pokemon. They're just big and easy to spot. Which makes me think I am going to go this way and head back to that autumn area. Look at these slow pokes. Oh no, you're not. Go away, Flamingo. No, nobody wants you here. Go away. Hey, Swablu, you guys are wanted. Look how adorable Swablu is. Aw, Flamingo, go away. Nobody wants you. Don't look at me like that. I see how you're looking at me. Like, I don't. No, not interested. Okay. Sup, buddy? Let's just do this. No, I'm just kidding. Psych, I'm out of here. You suck. And I'm gone. Okay. And now that I'm a little distance away, I can... just a pretty good. Scyther. Over. And another egg satchel. Come on. Come on. Please. No, Kilowattrel, stay where you are. You don't need to come over towards this egg. It don't need you. Understand? It doesn't need you. And it's another red one. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, come on. Just for the love of Arceus, show me a shiny. But yeah, we are definitely 100% under halfway. So... you're regular. Because you don't have brown gravy on you. You're yellow, so you're definitely not shiny. Oh, I found a bunch of Cloyster. Interesting. Now, Cloyster's shiny, I believe, is... its purple shell becomes a deep... oh, wait. No, Shelter's is orange. Cloyster's becomes a deep blue. Right? I don't want to look it up unless I have to. I think that's it. And supposedly I found a bunch of Cloyster. I don't see a bunch of Cloyster. Oh, I just fell. Hey guys, I'm here to see a bunch of Cloyster. Oh yeah, look, there is a bunch of Cloyster right there. I need to get back up my hill though, because I don't want to be in the water. If I was in any place with the water, I would want an area where it just spawned a bunch of Magikarp. So I could shiny hunt a gold Magikarp while also hatching eggs. Oh, yeah, this is why I hate the water. I forgot about you. Also, my Pokemon is not very good here. Hey, you guys, you want to see something you can't do? Haha, you suck. Get better, fish. And I'm free. Alright. Yeah, I forgot how annoying Veluza are. They're the Sharpedos of this area, unfortunately. Alright, and we keep moving. I like how instead of bringing Sharpedo back to be an annoyance in another generation game, like in another like in Gen 8, how Sharpedos were the annoying thing. In the Isle of Armor, they just made a whole new Pokemon to just be the annoyance, aka Veluza. They're like, okay, Veluza, you have one job. To be loved? No, Veluza's cool. I will not lie. I like how Veluza looks. Its shiny's really awesome. It has a cool thing with Fillet Away. I just wouldn't use it. Cause like, it doesn't stand out to me. Like, it's cool, but it's like, if I'm gonna use a water type, no offense, there's other water types I'd rather use that are new. Okay, I need to get it off of this shore area. Still a lot of little Pokemon. See, is it just me or are those two different colors? This one seems a lot more pale than this one, but they're both just normal. I'm so bad. I'm just so bad with these dumb things, so yeah. Let's head up. Let's head up and get away from... Hello? Climb. Yeah, I need to get away from the small Pokemon can spawn it area and head more towards... Oh wait, what spawns over here? Oh, drop. I'm literally telling you to drop. Alright, there was something in here now. Oh, there's just a Donzozo. Why is he trapped in this little thing? I'm so sorry, buddy. You should be out in the ocean. You're so big. Man, I kind of feel bad he's trapped over here, you know? I've been over here before. Like, in this area? I don't know if I have. Oh. Do those spiky pillows over there? Oh, my egg's right on the edge of glory. Oh, no. That's not good. Don't fall! But yeah, no. Speaking of, like, water Pokemon, in this generation, if I was going to use a water Pokemon, like, you know, obviously Ogerpon with Wellspring Mask is kind of a cheap cop-out. Because, like, you know, it's not technically a true water type, and you'd get it at the end of a storyline. And I mean, you could technically get it pretty early, and like, you know, like if I had to use a Pokemon from like early on, right? Like, cause Walking Wake, Iron Bundle, those you don't get till Area 0, so they really shouldn't count in my list. So yeah. Oh, a big nugget. I'll take that. Let's go. What's next? Oh, a soda pop. Nice. Oh, my egg's hatching. But like, obviously, Craxley as a starter, if you choose that, there it goes, right? Wiglet, Rogue Trio, I really like. Finizen, if you can get it to Palafins, pretty cool. It's like Veluza falls below Wiglet and Finizen / Palafin for me. Especially if you can get it across, you know, get it to evolve early enough. Because then Palafin is like, hero mode is really cool. I don't think I've actually been to this back part. Hold on. So like, yeah. Not to mention, it's like if you get the DLC, or if you have the DLC and you go over to Kitakami as early enough, you can always find yourself a a white stripe Basculin and get that into Basculegion and use him for the first time in a turn-based game. Because the only way you could use Basculegion before was Legends Arceus, you know? So, Basculin, while he's not new, it's his first time in this game in a turn-based game system. You know? So, yeah, I forgot to move these guys over. Of course I did. I got distracted talking about what I was talking about. And exploring this area I have not yet been. Which is fine. You know, exploration's a part of it. You know. Oh, there's an item over there. Oh, I'm on a hill, so we're gonna get the purple screen. Pink screen. Nope, Scyther, go away. Alright. Run! Hello? Dive Ball, that's very fitting. Brave Bird, that's very fitting. And another egg hatching, fair enough. But yeah. Did he just super glow? What was that? I mean, obviously he's not shiny. But what in the world was that? Like, it looked like it actually, like, shimmered for a second. And obviously not shiny. You know? Just weird. Okay. Anyways, let's keep exploring a little bit. See, doesn't there look like there's supposed to be like something over in that like spot? Oh, I'm slipping. I don't know why I always pictured Honchkrow to be a lot bigger than that. Oh shoot. Oh, no, 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 screw you, screw you, screw you, screw you. Get me on the surface. Oh, come on, no. Bull, you're not on the land. Dude, get off the land. Wow, you know what? I just realized how big Veluza is. And, if I'm honest, I don't like at all. Get up the damn thing. We don't want to run into another Pokemon. Helping hand and a Gimmicule coin over here. Is that Brogmite in the water? And Tynamo in the water? Why are there Brogmite and Tynamo in the water? Why are there... And Ice-Cube's drowning. Why is Ice-Cube drowning? I'm not okay with any of what I'm seeing. I mean, the Brogmite can float because they're top heavy. Interesting. So I'm just gonna go over here and climb up this wall and ignore all of that. Alright, and this is where I want it to be. Oh, Jolteon. That's just a regular Slaking. I was hoping it'd be a Zoroark so I can try to chase it to see if it would. The Zoroark's supposed to run away, so I was really hoping to see that run animation of Slowking. Come on. Nope, another red one. Go away. Just go away. I mean, at least that's a shiny that, like, is very obvious from the get-go. Like, I don't need to look hard, even though it's little. Its shiny is very, evident, right? So, it's like its whole thing turns, the string turns red. So, kind of a super obvious shiny. So, I'm okay with that. Now let's just explore around this area a little bit. I can kind of just hatch an egg and I was gonna say look around, and then suddenly I stopped and I was like, okay, never mind. I know what's happening. But yeah, Tarantula's string turns red and body turns black, so it becomes a very obvious shiny. All right, Minior, come on, buddy. Work with me here. Like, help me de-stress by not having to worry about you anymore. Let's keep moving. There are some cool shinies in this area, though. Like Fortress turning gold is a cool one. I actually have a shiny Fortress. But I've always suspected that it was a Gendamon, or not a Genmon, but a cloned Mon back in the day, because I got it way back when. But it was also at the time, like, you remember the glitch where, like, you could put Pokemon into a box and then, like, you could clone it somehow accidentally? Like, I never figured out how to do it. Oh, look, one of you guys being shiny would be cool. I mean, I already have one shiny, but still. I would like it. Oh, Leafeon! Look at it. Oh, my egg's hatching. I didn't mean to try to chase after Leafeon, but it just kind of happened. Sudowoodo's another shiny that is actually not awful. Its little berries turn red and its body turns like a yellow. That's not a bad shiny in this area. Heracross, you know, can I be honest? So because Heracross is like, obviously, well, you can see him in me right now. I don't appreciate it, but Heracross listens to nobody but himself. All right, let's just get this battle over with. Sorry, Rock. Can't do this right now. I have something more important to go into. Hello, Heracross. How are you, my friend? And rerun. So Heracross was blue. Is blue, right? Hey, Leafeon. How are you? Hold on, I want to run into you really quick. I want to look up your shiny. It's like I can't remember your shiny for some reason. I do love Leafeon. But Heracross, I thought it was going to be a red shiny. And the first time I saw the pink shiny, I was actually super surprised. Okay, Gen 4... Okay, so your body just turns darker. Everything just turns darker. Okay, so you're one of those that I was just like, I'm gonna have to look and try to see. Okay, that's one that's gonna super be affected by shading. And in a game like this where shades, like actual shadow can impact, that is gonna be a little rough. Yeah, I couldn't remember if... Leafeon should have autumn colors. Like, its leaf should turn autumn, right? 100% that should be its shiny. But unfortunately not the case. Alright, let's keep going. Ooh, bunch of a fantastic and a pretty good. I kind of skipped one there, but that's whatever. Alright, we keep moving. But yeah, there are some really cool shinies in this place. Tarantula obviously has a good one. Toad's cool, who we already have, but Toad's cool and Toad's cool. Getting a second Toad's cool. So I could have one that stays a Toad's cool, one that becomes Toad's cool is pretty cool. Raichu obviously has a great shiny. You were eating! Why are you so adorable? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Did you see the deer up? Oh, shoot. Sorry, Richard. I just ran into you, buddy. Sorry. I was going to say, I've seen the deerlings hop. But look! I've never seen one of the, what's your name? Sawsbuck. I've never seen a Sawsbuck hop around before like that. Like, the Pokemon's animation and stuff in this game, that's one of the reasons Legend ZA is going to be so cool, is the experience of, like, the animation. Because seeing these guys hop, run around, react is just so... What's in here? An electrode. It's just so cool. Because they really do feel like they're somewhat alive. Roaming around, doing their own thing, right? It's actually really nice to have that. You know, to have that thing where like they actually feel like they're moving around, they have reactions, they can panic, they can run away. You're still just a slacking. Okay, never mind. So like, I don't know. I think it, you know, I think it's really cool, and Legends EA takes it to a whole other level. You know? Oh, this isn't hill. I guess this isn't slope enough for it to count as a, you know, gotta hatch, you know, off camera kind of thing. But yeah. And then, wait, what is... I know Lurantis' shiny goes from the, like, pink kimono-esque part of its body becomes green. What does Romantic... Hold on. Okay, so its eyes and, like, pink stripes become green. So, I guess with Romantis, you really just have to look at its striping. So, just like Romantis becomes green. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see Pseudo-Rudo there. He was doing such a good job of staying still. I ran into him. Oh, all of you do not need to do this to me right now. Which one of you was it? It was you. I like how the parent, the Toad School, stopped and looked at him and was like, really? We're prey creatures right now, and you're literally gonna go piss off the giant electric dinosaur. I hope these static spawns could be shiny, but I still have never seen a video or anything of one being shiny. I think it's possible, because they are still just like a Pokemon out in the wild, but I don't know, you know? Can static Terra Pokemon be shiny? Yes, they can be shiny. They have full odds even with the charm. Oh, wow, okay. But obviously with the glowing like aura around them, it would be near impossible to tell if one was shiny. Because you'd literally have to like really go up close and wait for that aura to vanish. And another egg hatching. Oh, we're every time an egg hatches, we're inching closer to getting to that last... The last 100 eggs, I know even if we hatch all these eggs here, I'll need 121 more to hit odds. I gotta be honest, I'm gonna be extremely nervous when we get down to last, like, 100. Because all I'm gonna think about is, oh my god, we're gonna be over odds every single time the egg hatches. You know? All of you red? All of you red. Okay. Like, oh cool, another egg. Let's go. Like, very much so, if I could just right now hatch an egg and have it be shiny, all that weight goes off immediately. All the stress goes off immediately. And, you know, I don't have to think about the all best. Let's go, another one. I want to try to keep all these guys together with no gaps because it'll be easier to dispose of them at home later. But yeah, no, it's very much one of those things where Oh, I guess this is hill enough, but the other slope I was on earlier wasn't hill enough? Okay. I mean, this game has some issues, but not many. Some, though. Oh, decent. But yeah, no, at the end of the day, it's kind of really about what the? Oh, look at Glaceon. Oh, it came up to me. Hi. Oh, Glaceon's so cute. So adorable. I love Glaceon. I love Leafeon. Actually, the one Pokemon I don't like out of the evolutions, I don't want to say don't like, but my least favorite of them would draw some ire from some people, but it is 100% Jolteon. I'm not a big Jolteon guy. Look how majestic it is. None of you. Look at it. Oh, you don't need to run. Look at it go. Aww. I hate that I scared it, but it's so adorable. I'm just gonna go this way so I don't scare you, Dragonair. God, I love Dragonair. Can I just say Dragonite, if they attached it to a different evolution line, I think I'd love Dragonite more. But because it's attached to Dragonair and Dratini, with how much I love them, I don't hate Dragonite, but I'm so constantly disappointed by its evolution. Every time a Dragonair evolves to a Dragonite, I'm like, yay, I got good BST. But, you're just not awesome looking. It's not bad, but it's not, you know, it's not as cool. You know, like, in my opinion, it's just not. And, you know, some people can disagree, and some people can agree, but yeah. If its shiny was black, like, that'd been sick. But, like, its shiny's an ugly color, too. It really just fails on so many fronts. You know? Just on so many. Alright, let's, best and a decent, boom. Alright. You're not dark enough, and none of these turtles look green. Yeah, all of you look blue. None of you look yellow, so let's just keep going. Alright. Bunch of slow Pokemon slow, bro. You look shiny, let's keep moving. Oh yeah, let's hatch my egg right. Oh, this slope is too much? Really? Why was that one slope where it was like almost like a downhill angle? Fine. But this little one is like too much. I don't get the egg hatching surface angle thing. Like, this isn't super flat by any means, but it's flatter than how the one it hatched on earlier. I just don't know. Oh, good. Right around a bunch of creatures that definitely wanted to attack me. Thank you, egg. Great timing. Couldn't have waited until I was past the rock of safety. But no, out in the open with the gold ducks and the scythers and everything that wants to literally attack me. Okay, Golduck can go away, buddy. I really don't want to battle you. Jump! Run! No, okay. There should still be a frame of invulnerability after an egg hatches. Or it shouldn't count the Pokemon inside of you. Or it should give you like a quick yes or no. You know, a Pokemon was in your way when you hatched an egg. Would you like to encounter it? Press, you know, A, yes, B to just skip. You know? See, and now I'm in safety. Nothing can get me here. Watch that Slowpoke slowly come up and attack me. Oh god, he is actually getting closer. Egg. Hatch quicker. Did he stop? He stopped, okay. I just saw that Slowpoke slowly waddling towards me. I was like, no! It's gonna get me. No, it's all good. I guess I'll climb up with this really quick. Huh. What's this? Oh, there's a Hawlucha. That's not a great sign. Oh, great. My egg wants to hatch right next to a Hawlucha. That's not... No. Okay. You know, eggs, you really have the worst timing of anything I've ever met. You gotta know that. And none of you are shiny. Why do you all do this to me? I also kind of wish that egg Pokemon could randomly somehow get Stellar Terra. Like, it would be cool if one randomly just could hatch with... There was a Slowbro over there. I don't think I'm far enough away that it would have despawned it. Did he slide off? Oh no, did the Slowbro fall off? Oh no, I think he fell off. Oh no! Oh no, that Slowpoke's slowly slipping off too. Oh god, they're dying. Somebody save them, please. Yeah, I knew there was going to be items over here. I've never been over this way. So let's climb up here. Okay, very nice. Let's get moving. I like exploring new parts of this map. I wish, like, after you added the DLCs that the spawn pools, like, really randomly shifted, or you could get, like encounter trade Pokemon or something. Wow. A Scrovit with 5 stars. That's interesting, actually. I might have to go do that one later. Oh, hey guys, how you doing? Oh, this is a hill? Okay. Okay, maybe this one was more hilly. I really didn't notice. But please, just be shiny. The audience wants it. I want it. My bed, which is calling to me, saying, come to bed, wants it. That sounded a little weird, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that sounded weird. I'm just gonna admit. Alright. We'll drop down here and let's go find a Pokemon. I hope I do find a shiny in this area. Because this seems like this would be a cool place to find a shiny. Well, thankfully, I do know Espeon shiny, and I definitely know those ones aren't. Because Espeon is pretty easy shiny to spot when he turns bright green. Hey, Hoppip. How you doing? Want to come see my non-shiny Minior that hates me because it's not shiny? I mean, this isn't a failure. I've gotten a lot of perfect IV Pokemon. So, like, it's definitely not a failure. I feel like I just looked up your shiny and I have already forgotten your shiny. Sorry, Sunflower. Let me look. Oh, yeah, you become super pale and, yeah, pasty. That's right. I mean, that sounds really harsh, but I think it's a true description. Like, Sunflower's bright green goes, like, to a faded, like, green bean color, and then its bright and happy gold coloring turns to a faded yellow. It's like, it's dried out in the sun. It's really not, it's really rough. Poor guy. Hate to see it, oh. Hey. What's your shiny again, Pavilion? I don't think you're shiny, because most shinies run away from me. Let me look you up. Oh, that's right, your whole body turns white. Okay, so you're definitely not shiny. Love you, Pavilion. You're adorable. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Right? Okay, I pressed A first, but that's fine. I will forgive you if you are shiny. I do not forgive you. This is all your fault, Minior. How could you? This is all your fault. Why? Could have just waited a split second. Alright. Oh! It's a Titan. That's not bad. Oh, none of you are shiny. Oh, none of you are shiny, but I'm gonna hatch my egg right here in between two big patches of Pokemon that could beat me up. How you guys doing? Actually, no, I have a Firebird. I'm literally their worst nightmare. Oh, but they don't care, man. These goats do not care. They're here to just intervene with every single thing I'm trying to do. Yeah, you're all majestic, except that one that's kind of freaking out over there. He's kind of having a breakdown. He's not the biggest fan of me. Maybe because he knows I have a Firebird. You know, fair enough. Flying fire is literally their biggest weakness. I get being afraid. Aha, I remembered. Okay, let's keep moving. Wow, there's a bunch of them over there. Hey, Espeon. Would love it if you were green. That'd be a cool shiny to find. I have so many shiny Chanseys, I don't even think it's funny. Like... Oh no, I think I actually traded away a couple of my shiny Chanseys because of how many there were. You're definitely not shiny because you would be so faded. I forgot how small you guys are. It's so hard to tell. Still hoping one day I come down here and then boom, random shiny Ice Cube. But, you know, not everybody is that lucky to have random shiny Ice Cube. So, I don't know why I fly over that. I know I can easily just go through it. Yeah. No, I'm so glad the big balloon popped out. That was totally necessary. And you're not even shiny. Come on. Alright. Oh, you're pretty good, but not good enough. What's this one? Oh, okay. I knew you were shiny. Oh. Guess I didn't want to go that far either way. That's fine. And still red. Are you kidding me, man? Come on. You know, I feel like I'm starting to, like, trying to think of a way to, like, jinx the shiny to show up. Like, should I be in a cave where it's all dark? Does it have to be night? Like, I'm trying to, like, figure out a way to jinx the shiny into appearing, you know? Hey, gosh, John. How you doing, buddy? Can I just say Gastrodon? Oh wait, no, I did know the static spawns could be shiny because I have seen a video of that Sylveon there having the blue instead of the pink. One of you guys gotta be shiny at some point. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but let's keep moving. Obviously, I don't see any shinies. Oh, good. I'm glad we're doing this right here, where there's literally a Terra Pokemon right behind me. Hopefully, she doesn't charge it. Oh, good. You're not even shiny. I'm glad you've gone out of your way to make this as difficult as possible. Okay, we're good. And very good. Okay, we keep moving. Oh, and this thing is a hill, I guess. Interesting. I would not have thought so, but I mean, it is upslope. I didn't think it would be that steep where they couldn't show the hatching animation, but it doesn't matter because it's not shiny. Are you at least perfect? Let's find out. Don't know why I resorted to bag again, but fine. Nope, you're just decent. Well, like 5 bests, obviously, and then a decent, so yeah. Okay, let's keep going. God, you guys are so hard to see. Definitely need like an outbreak of them, not in a field. Like an outbreak of them someplace where I can kind of see their difference would be helpful, because like with all the flowers and stuff, it's very hard to see. So yeah. Okay, and we keep going up. Yeah, doesn't he look like it would make more sense if he was blue from the get-go? And then like that gray was his shiny? Ooh, any shinies here? I could use a shiny Gallade. Or a shiny Gardevoir. Nope, none of you are shiny. Okay. Bye! Nice knowing you. Alright, I guess I'm going this way. This thing is fighting me so much, I'm just going to go the direction it kind of points me in. Not going to fight it. And we're on a slope, so it's going to be this green. Come on, shiny. Ah, no. I'm just hoping for odds or better. You know, that's all I really want, is to get odds or better. And I mean, it's not like it's super early either, right? Like, it's not... Like, yeah. It's 1 in 512.44. I get it, and I know it's technically not 512.44. It's 8 rolls in 4,096. You know? But... yeah. I just hope that we match odds. Going over odds sucks, and especially for this Pokemon. Like, here's my biggest thing that I think with Minior that hits a little rough, is that I have tried Minior before. Like I said, in Sun and Moon. Or in that era. And I did over 1,000+ saves. We're talking Shiny Charm, we're talking, you know, the whole shebang. Suda method, everything. And it sucks, now that I think about it, that you or I cannot, like, I didn't get it in over 1,000 plus eggs. It was definitely more than 1,000. Way more than 1,000. But like, you know, it's like it was definitely more than 1,000. But I'm just saying, in terms, I did more than 2 times the odds. And I'm using 1,000 because I think I'm using these odds in comparison. Like, I went over odds, way over odds, twice over odds, and didn't get it, and kind of was just like, So yeah. Oh, another perfect Minior. Let's go. That brings us to 6. So let's take another one of these guys and move them here. All right. And we keep moving. Yeah. I mean, I hatched so many eggs looking for Minior. And I kind of just gave up at a point. Because like I said, it was also at a point where I wasn't truly in love with Sun and Moon. And then Ultra Sun and Moon, I just tried to play through it. Both in for content as well as on my own, just to get through it. So I really didn't do all the stuff I needed to, or collect all the stuff I should have either in that game. And, you know, then I jumped ship, obviously, to, you know, Let's Go EV. And I made sure that we just kept progressing through Sword and Shield, through Legends Arceus, obviously into Scarlet and Violet. And it's like, to go after a Pokemon that I tried to shiny hunt and try to Masuda hatch, because if I remember correctly, I think I was hatching eggs while also looking for a encounter. I think I literally was just doing both. I think I had 4 eggs at a time, a Flame Body Mon, and a False Swipe Mon. And I think, if I remember correctly, I was just like, hopefully trying to randomly run into a, you know, run into one or hatch one. And I just remember, oop, let's fly over. I just remember not having any luck with it. And hatching eggs and just constantly repeating the process of 4 eggs along that path. You go back up to the little thing at the top of the tower, and yeah, you're not blue. And then you just kind of hope that either you encounter a wild one or you hatch one. And I remember looking, and I actually don't know how many eggs I went through because it was so long ago. It was back when Sun and Moon like came out, right? So, but yeah, it's just one of those things where hatching this guy is like, was one of the last shiny hunts or Masuda hatching I truly did. Because when I hatched a shiny in Sword and Shield, it was just kind of like I was just hatching just for hatching's sake. And I wasn't truly trying to hunt it, it just happened. Which I'm so blessed for, right? I think it was, what was it? Was it Nikata? I think it was a shiny Nikata that I got. And it was like, oh, it's so cool, you know? I wasn't expecting a shiny Nikata. I just got one. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, you turn around and really quickly you find a shiny in a hatched egg in Pokemon Sword and Shield, but you weren't shiny hunting it. You weren't trying for a shiny egg of it. You just happened across it, which is awesome. Hey, Glaceon. You'd be tough to tell if you were shiny. Oh, oh, you just ran into me. Hey. But I can run from you, right? Oh yeah, you're definitely not shiny. Well, that seems a little too on the forehead, huh? Usually these Terras are like something different than their typing, but it's just Terra Ice. Sorry, little one. You're adorable. Oh, so adorable. Oh, there's a coin here. Like, I know a lot of people do, and, you know, I'm in total agreement of it. I wish I could live in the Pokemon world just because it'd be nice to have a companion that is like, yeah, okay, this slope definitely deserves its screen, because it's like, I love animals in real life, but like, I'm always amazed by some of the animals that can do cool stuff like camouflage, or can, you know, do really unique stuff, or use tools or stuff like that, right? But you're a normal one, right? Yeah, you are. Okay, I just don't know why its wings look, I mean, I know it's shiny. Isn't it like the wings are green? Hold on, let me double confirm that. Yeah, the wings get like a pattern on them, like a bluish green pattern on them. But it looked really off to me for a split second. Oh, good, yes, hatch. Oh, it's a slope. Thank you. So like, yeah, no, it's one of those things where it's like, I know a lot of people wish it, and I am total agreement with that. But I just think it'd be so amazing to have creatures that can do wondrous things, because it's like, we have some creatures like that, but it also feels like our world is so, like, it lacks a magic that I wish existed. But I grew up reading so much fantasy and science fiction and stuff that I always wished for more advanced technology or more magical world than what we have. And, you know, don't get me wrong, the world has a lot of great stuff, has a lot of great history, a lot of great, and bad history too, but a lot of great places and a lot of bad places. There's a mix of each, but, you know, the more I, of course, Hawlucha, of course, you, if I see another shiny Hawlucha, I'm giving it away. I'm literally just gonna do a giveaway because Hawluchas are annoying me and I already have my one. I love Hawlucha as a Pokemon, but these guys constantly coming up are a little annoying, I have to admit. What was I saying? Yeah. No, don't get me wrong, like, I know there's magic and a lot of awesome stuff in this world. I do kind of wish there was some sort of other thing, something more powerful, something more like magical, something more, just something more. Which sounds a little wrong, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, just making sure I moved over. Okay. Hey, I don't think you guys evolved to that thing. I always love when I see baby Pokemon surrounding a Pokemon of a different evolution line. And it's just like, we're a bunch of birds. I'm a big bird. You're not a part of the same evolution line. It's like, this is my mom. Shut up. See this, Hawlucha? This is my parent. Leave me alone. It's like, alright, fair. Aw, Ampharos. So adorable. Oh, actually, speaking of Ampharos, I actually think there's an Ampharos outbreak going on. Yeah, there is. Obviously, I do not have the Pokemon with me to deal with it. I don't have my False Vipers. So if I accidentally killed a shiny Ampharos, I would actually be very sad because I love Ampharos. You know? Alright, let's do it. Although I will say this, I bet taking care of some Pokemon would be a hassle. And not in a way like, oh, another best Pokemon, let's go. Another one, I guess I'll throw you. Guess I can just move these guys over another one. There we go. Let's go, another perfect Meteor. Don't know why I'm backing out. I need to grab an egg. I need to move another one of these regular Meteors over here. All right. But, like I love Flaffy and I love Mareep. But could you imagine taking care of their wool? Like, they'd probably go get in, like, probably go play and get leaves all over them or something, and you have to brush them. I bet it'd take a lot of work to take care of some of these Pokemon, you know? Not to mention, like, there's some Pokemon with some insane Pokedex entries, right? Like, one that always gets me is because I think at first I'd want one because it, like, it's really elegant and cool and would be a great Pokemon to just have. But then you read some Dex entries and you're like, ooh, wait, would that thing kill me? Oh, a Cobra Berry. I guess I didn't have a Cobra Berry. Interesting. But like Hatterin is one of the ones that, you know, is one of the ones that are like, is definitely a cool mod, but I worry about it because, like, I think if you read one of the decks, it says, oh, I accidentally typed in Hatchram. If you go to Hatterin, right? Hatterene, like, she's really elegant, psychic. I love that, you know, she's like a little alien inside. But, where is it? If you're too loud around it, you risk being torn apart by the claws on its tentacle. This Pokemon's also known as the Force Witch. In Sword, this Pokemon can read the emotions of creatures over 30 miles away. The minute it senses hostility, it goes on the attack. Beware of forest with no sign of living creatures within. You may have wandered into Hatterin's territory. Like, it screams like that thing might kill me. But also, you know, I've also seen, like, in Pokemon, how, like, you know, I've seen clips of, like, what's her name? Liko, I think her name is? The girl from the new Pokemon series. Her Hatterin and Hatenna can't be around people because, you know, it's, like, a little too much for it. But when it evolves, it seems like such a loving, supportive creature. But then the Pokedex entries also... Oh, okay, I can't jump. I just look like an idiot and a flamingo's going to attack me. That's great. And it looks, you know, it looks like such a sweet Pokemon. You know, and then it's just like, but every one of the dexes pretty much say, oh yeah, this thing will murder you if you don't watch out. And it's like, oh, what? You know, it's just like, you know, the jokes about, like, Meowscarada. Meowscarada is a performer. It's still a cat, though, in its core nature. Like, if the cat decided, you know, in its normal cat nature, that was like, meh, I'm bored, or meh, I want to knock something over, it's going to do that with the full force of a powerful Pokemon. It's not going to be a simple, oh, knocked over a little cup, or knocked over, you know, something tiny. It literally is going to send stuff flying. Okay. Hey, Flareon. Oh, no, go away. I'm looking at the Flareon. Oh, go away, Hawlucha, ruining the moment. Can I say this, though? Flareon is 100% my favorite evolution from Gen 1. Hands down, I love Flareon. Because I always thought Flareon would be such a cool, like, pet. Right? Like, here's my thought. When I saw Eevee, I thought Eevee was adorable. And then when it evolved to Vaporeon, I always thought Vaporeon looked a little too scaly and fishy, like in the original gen. That's how I always pictured it. So I didn't picture like more of like a water cat. I pictured more of like a scaly fish cat thing. And it kind of was like, I don't know about that. But Jolteon, it looked like its pins were like actual spikes. So I always assumed Jolteon was like a porcupine, that it'd be very tough to try to pet or to keep as a pet or anything like that, right? Not to mention I had so many other electric types I loved that, if I'm honest, Jolteon just never lived up to the other electric type Pokemon in, you know, especially Raichu. But that's just me being honest. But yeah, no, and then I saw Flareon, and Flareon had this big fluff, and I just thought, oh, that's got to be such a soft thing to pet. It had really cute ears, and it was just like, I really fell in love with Flareon. And Flareon was my favorite evolution out of the original three. Then Vaporeon, and then Jolteon. Jolteon is actually still my least favorite evolution to this day. Even though he looks a lot better now than his other image. Because his image in Gen 1 really didn't look that great. He looked kind of like he was on something, if you know what I mean. Oh, look at... No. Hold on. Do you see the sheep? Look at the deers. They're just sliding. I called them sheep for a second because I was thinking of Mareep again. But the deers, they're just sliding. Oh, deerling. No. But yeah, and then obviously Gen 2 introduced two more evolutions, and I loved both Umbreon and Espeon. I loved Umbreon because it was cool, it was new typing, it was dark, but also the black and gold combination is some of my favorite color combinations ever, and it's shiny with black and blue is great. And then Espeon being pinkish purple, more purple, but like, you know, was really cool. And it being a strong psychic type was awesome. So I loved both. Oh, they're just running into the walls now. No, that's not good. But yeah, so like both the evolutions then, I fell in love with it. Then obviously Gen 3 came out. Gen 3 was great, but it didn't introduce anything new. And then Gen 4 introduced two evolutions that I loved. Leafeon. I'm always sad that shiny is not autumn colored. And then I love Glaceon, especially the shiny where the fur becomes white. Because I always felt like it was a really good shiny. So yeah. And then Sylveon obviously was introduced and it looked really good. I loved its shiny more than its regular, the blue. Looks so good. Where am I going? I completely lost track of where I'm going, so... I'm just going. Wondering what that thing was. I saw the green head. I was like, wait, what is that? But yeah, no, it was just one of those things where the evolutions, Flareon is my favorite. And I know I've talked about the evolutions. Oh, Haunter and Ghastly. It's interesting. I know I've talked about the evolutions before, but I really do think my favorite has to be Umbreon. Then it is kind of really of a toss-up, like, but I know Umbreon's one, and I know Jolteon's last. I do have to organize them sometime, like, in order, but you know what I should do is just start a series, like an idea of just, oh, here's the Ampharos outbreak. I guess I'm just gonna hatch an egg by the Ampharos outbreak. Yo, any of you guys want to be bright pink? Shiny Minior! We got it! Yes! Oh, yes! Oh, finally, thank you. There it is. Oh, yes. Okay. Hey, 5 best and a pretty good. I will take that. It goes over here in the shiny pile. Hatch one shiny is done. It is Shiny Minior. Oh, and it's done. Okay. So I'm going to keep hatching these eggs on my own. And if I'm going to do this, I can go somewhere else. Let me just make sure there's not a shiny Ampharos around here real quick. I don't see one. Okay, good. So if there was a shiny Ampharos and I just left, I would be big depressed. There's actually, they're populating. Oh, another egg's hatching. Shoot. They're populating pretty quick. But yeah, we have hatched a shiny, which means another seasonal challenge is done. Obviously, we didn't go over them. But yeah, I'm going to keep hatching these. If I see another one, I will obviously turn on stuff and record. And show you it, and I'll probably give it away in a giveaway. But the thing I was going to say really quick before this all kept happening. Oh, dude, so cool. Let me actually move one of these, because I still need a plan for mass deleting a lot of these guys, and I'm still going to hatch the rest of these eggs. But what I was going to say is these Ampharos are actually spawning in good enough quantities that, like, I bet if you just rolled back and forth and let them spawn from one side to another, I bet you could force a shiny to just end up spawning, like, pretty easy. Oh, look, it's sleeping. Oh, I didn't mean to wake you. I'm so sorry. I might actually come back here and shiny hunt. Huh. Yeah. God, I love Ampharos. Look at all of them. Oh, this is actual heaven. And look, they're all good size to be huggable. Oh, you're actually kind of tall. Hey. But look at all of them. I'm so happy. Surrounded by adorable Ampharos. This is a life. But I'm going to go hatch the rest of these eggs. And I am going to go to the Central Plaza and run around to do it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time. Tag out. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link description below. And you can also, like Scott did, make me re-record this.